with 107 career victories. Introducing El Gran Campeón.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now, and we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Good looking hook, but it was blocked. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One punch could change everything in this battle. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter shot. The crowd has settled into their seats. They are ready to see something special at this amazing venue.
God, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches. The punches actually echo. If you're at a party coming in, you know you're in such an intense atmosphere. You know the pressure is going to be on.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment... Hold that thought! Julio Cesar Chavez just got rocked. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Well, we're entering death. What do we expect to see here in round two? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They're going to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Might want to think of holding on. Did you see that? Whoa, ay caramba! Julio Cesar Chavez in trouble. Looks like trouble was averted. Well done with that counter shot. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Incredible work rate. Been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside and just banging and banging and banging.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbow, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh, and the grand champion might go down. Oh my goodness, Chavez is on the canvas. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed. There's the bell to start round three. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. So much for boxing. This is a fight. He blocks the uppercut. Beautiful counter punch. Hatton couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can you continue?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe, or do they play defense here?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hatton in that round. Here we go to the 4th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice defense there, blocking the hook. A perfect counter lands. He misses with that jab. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he scores with the counter. How about that time counter shot? There's a counter shot. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's tell out Chavez. And there's the bell for round 5. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good counter punch. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Jab misses. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Punch, counterpunch. those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They exchange punches. An uppercut does not score. They both want the knockout. A perfect counter shot. Got out of the way of that right hook. That counter punch caught him clean. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's toll out Chavez in that last round. After what we saw in that last... Let's start the sixth. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Dios mío! Is Julio Cesar Chavez going to go down? How is this fight still continuing?
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
That right uppercut misses. His stamina is off the charts. Nice counter. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
That's lights.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Round 7, here we go. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork or you're going to be a cooked goose.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Punch scores. Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. Wow, so the referee is not going to stop it, and the fight continues. The only fear you have with this lightweight is has he punched himself out? The straight right just misses. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Tough. Look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain with a brain.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. Round 8, and we're off again. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Nice counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Ricky Hatton right now, not where he wants to be. That was the moment.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill.
The hitman, Ricky Hatton, goes to the canvas. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You okay?
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. In a mild upset, we have a draw here.